everybody, I'm Genevieve and I'm going to read you a story. Today, I'm going to read you My Visit to the Dinosaurs by Aliki. This is a story about a real place that exists in New York City. It's the Museum of Natural History, and it's super fun. So we got screen. It says Blueberry Migrant. This is secondhand, so I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's the name of a school. And then My Visit to the Dinosaurs by Aliki. For Marilyn Crinny, My Visit to the Dinosaurs, yellow balloon. Yesterday, I went to see the dinosaurs. Let's see if you can see it. I went with my father and my little sister. We walked down a hall, turned a corner, and there they were. Skeletons, real dinosaur skeletons. They were standing in a room bigger than a house. One skeleton was almost as long as the room. It looked scary. My father told my sister and me not to be afraid. Dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. No dinosaurs are alive today. Look how big it is. Those are regular sized people. In the drawing. I took a picture of the long dinosaur, a platysaurus. Then I went over and looked closer. The skeleton was wired together. Heavy rods held it up. I could see that some of the bones were not real. They were made of plaster. What a job it must have been to put this huge puzzle together. How could anyone know where all the pieces fit? Turn a little bit so you can see better. Here we go. A little better. Okay. When dinosaurs died, they were covered with sand and mud. They were buried for millions of years. The sand and mud turned into rock, and the dinosaur bones became fossils. In 1822, the first dinosaur fossil was found. It was found by accident. After that, many diggers went looking for fossils. They dug in the rocky earth. It is hard work to make fossils, to take fossils from the ground, not make, take fossils from the ground. They are often embedded in solid rock. The diggers found fossil bones of dinosaurs. They found fossil eggs, which dinosaurs had laid in sandy pits. And they even found fossilized baby dinosaurs. And this is a baby Protoceratops, or what they think it looks like. Because there's no dinosaurs today, we don't actually know what they look like. They've done some scientific research and they have some information, but we don't know officially, but we have some really good guesses. Paleontologists study the fossils carefully. A paleontologist is a scientist who studies animals and plants of the past. Paleontologists know when dinosaurs lived and where, and they know what most dinosaurs ate. Some dinosaurs ate meat. They were carnivores. Most dinosaurs ate plants, and they were herbivores. This is really interesting. So it says Apatosaurus was a giant plant eater. This is how it looked when it was alive. Apatosaurus's eyes and nostrils were high on its flat head. It could wade in deep water and still breathe. Whoa. It's really neat. Brachiosaurus was the heaviest dinosaur of all. Some say it weighed over 100,000 pounds. Brachiosaurus had a nostril on top of its head. It spent much of its time in swamps eating tons of soft, mushy plants. but it laid its eggs on dry land. Here's our next dinosaur. Diplodocus was the longest dinosaur of all. It was 90 feet long from its tiny head to the tip of its tail. It had a little mouth and just a few teeth. Diplodocus had to eat almost without stopping in order to fill its huge body. That was a big, big person. No, just kidding. It's a dinosaur. All right. Let's see. There's two on this page. So this is the iguanodon. And the iguanodon was a smaller plant eater. It walked mostly on two legs. It had spiked thumbs and a powerful tail to swat its enemies. Iguanodon had hundreds of flat teeth. When one tooth wore out, another grew in its place. Pretty cool, huh? Kind of like when your baby teeth, you get a new adult teeth, but theirs just keep growing back. Now this is an anatosaurus. It was a duck-billed dinosaur. It was a good swimmer, and its front teeth were webbed, and its bill was shaped like a duck's. It had more than 1,000 teeth to crush and grind its food. Interesting. Ooh. Big. Allosaurus was a meat eater. Meat-eating dinosaurs were fast, fierce hunters. Allosaurus ran on two strong legs. It had dangerous claws and long, pointy teeth. It ate any dinosaur it could find. It was not even afraid to attack one twice its size. Oops. My father, my sister, and I went to another hall and looked at more skeletons. There were so many to see that we had to hurry. Whoa. Ornitholestes was small and fierce. It was swift enough to catch birds. Ornithomimus had no teeth at all. It may have eaten the eggs of other dinosaurs and fruit and insects too. Aliki was an armored dinosaur. It lived on land and ate plants. It had plenty of protection for meat eaters. Who'd want to bite this thick, leathery skin covered with bony armor? That's a really good point. We saw Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is my favorite. There's some great dinosaurs in this book, don't get me wrong. But Stegosaurus, it's my jam. We saw Stegosaurus, a plated dinosaur. It had big bony plates down its back. Whoop. And a dangerous spiked tail. Its brain was the size of a walnut. And we saw horned dinosaurs too. The Monoclonus had one horn on its nose. And the Styracosaurus had a horn on its nose and a collar of spikes around its neck. One moment. Me. There we go. Sorry, my throat was getting scratchy. Okay, here's the next page. This is my other favorite, my second favorite dinosaur. It's a Triceratops. And Triceratops has 3 deadly horns. One on its nose and one over each eye. A big fan-shaped bone protected its neck. My father said Triceratops could defend itself even against Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wondered who Tyrannosaurus Rex was. Then I saw it. Tyrannosaurus was the king of the dinosaurs and the fiercest of them all. When it walked on its huge hind legs, the earth shook and other dinosaurs ran. But Tyrannosaurus caught them, clawed them, and ate them with his long, sharp teeth. Look at this. Whoa, it's a big guy. I had to stand far away from Tyrannosaurus to take its picture. My father and sister looked tiny next to it. I was glad Tyrannosaurus isn't alive anymore. When you go to the museum, you will see what I mean. See, there's his dad and his sister, and he's like over here taking the picture. Cool, huh? Here's the back page. And this is the back of the book. And I know I've talked about this before, but these are my favorite kind of covers. So when you open the book, like if I was reading it and not showing you the pictures, if you were sitting there just listening, it would look like this. What? Yeah, there's a whole skeleton there. It's really cool, huh? Sweet. All right. Thanks for listening today. Please be good to yourself. Be good to your adults. Take good care of your heart and take good care of theirs. Make sure you listen to them. And as always, be excellent to each other. Bye. Thanks for listening.